Hey, this is the boat doctor here. Notice that's a little loud up there, the stereo. We're in the 2500. I'm going to back, okay, we're floating here. We're in, 36 feet. We're getting close, so I'll, anyway, getting loud. I set a media bar up here. I can do that. I can cancel it. I can turn the volume up. If I want, I can sit there, do this, and I want back to my other screen. I just go like this. If I want to see what's ahead of me, I can just go like this. Then what I can do is pan. And this is super fast. So say I'm over here and I'm up and down, then just go home. It'll bring you right back. This also has target tracking and all that. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn the key on. That's going to show that that's there. So then we need to start the motor. Go there. Then what we can do is go single lever. We'll just push this one, and it says single lever activated. Put it in reverse, so we'll back out of here again. Now I want to go back to my gauges. I just go like this. It gives me everything. There's my, I got MARPA, so you really don't need AIS on here. And notice I have one lever going here, and it shows you only one lever right there. Okay, you also got your autopilot control here, on there, on here. So then what we can do is just turn this on by hitting this right there, this button. And then that will turn on, see, and then once that goes on right there, then you hit the menu button, and it says standby right there. So this is ready to roll. Then I forgot to tell you, but anyway, I got your active captain card in slot 1, so you can use slot 2 for anything, if you like. And then I wanted to show you something else, so now we're going backwards. We're going to go ahead, so I just bumped this up. Now right down here, you'll hear a beep. I'm going to go into this. Then you can just go like this, and it'll expand it out to the big one. Now, you just hit down on that. Then if you go up, it says speed control. You'll go up to about 1,300 RPMs. See that? And it says it's in forward, trims down. So you got cruise control, single lever. Tells you use, gallons, flow, eco, time, speed, tack, voltage. Then you can go over here, get your total trip, tank level, speed, so on. Go back, right over there. So then I can still look over here and I can see in front of this. Actually saved me because I thought I seen something in here, so I just went ahead and tapped on that and then hit this. And I seen a log float. You can adjust in or out on the zoom. So this did come in handy. You may want to clean the screen once in a while up on top. That way you got your fish finder, you got your course over ground. And see right now while I'm doing this, anywhere in this boat, if I wanted to, I'm going here right now. I can go back here. I might have bleed the steering. The autopilot is holding. I got it set for high, but I can go back here, just kind of set my course a little bit right there, and then hit just engage right there. I hit engage button. It says heading hold. Now this is kind of a cool depth finder too. This is the 3D you get. Anyway, this shows you like the contour of the bottom, and then these little yellow are fish symbols. Now the brighter the color, red, orange, yellow, or the fish, and it'll tell you what depth. You got your temperature graph, you got clear view, you got your enhanced contour mathematics, and that's part of that chip. And then you got your traditional with your A-scope, bright orange. That's typically living object. The bigger the arch, the darker the color, the bigger the fish. Now say I'm over here and I'm looking, okay. But say I don't want to, let me see. I don't want to jump all over the map is the whole thing. I think I showed you all the heaters and stuff. Now, whatever you do on the heaters, all you do on this is you hit this until you see a light flash. Take your finger off. See that? How that's led? Now, if that stays on, pretty soon this is going to turn red. So give it like 5-10 minutes. But don't just shut your battery switch off now. If that's starting up, you want it started up. Then what you want to do, you want to shut it down until everything goes blank again before you shut the batteries off, or you'll throw it into a code. Okay, this one right here, it keeps throwing a no connection. I don't know if you can see that up here. Because here it's starting, won't start up, so they got to look at that. And then I showed you the lights, and then back up into here. Right here's, that's what gives you water, and that there's, it'll kick on when the tank's full and it'll discharge. I told you about the valves up underneath. You got your vent right there. Now, say I'm up here. Now I need to move over. I can go up over here. Move over 10. If I want, I can set that to 20 degrees if I wanted to. This will do, the autopilot will do circles, zigzags, orbits, all that good stuff. Now these right here are your lights, and they all worked. You got your front light. If I hit it on, you probably can't see it. There, it's right there on the bow. You can see it, and these are your two left and your right. So there's a center, left, port, and starboard. Okay, this is for your antenna, which is pretty cool actually. Now we need to go over 10 again. Now, say I'm in this screen here. I was in this screen, so right here you push back. That puts me back into this. This is my fuel burn, my autopilot, 327, 327, 325. That's doing really good. That means we're off 2. We need to bleed the steering a little bit. And then you've got vessel and compass on this augmentation, so you can track a target with the camera if you want. So let me see. And then over here I got my GPS. I can zoom in on that a little bit. And then I got the radar. So I can do multiple settings on here. So, okay, back over here, okay. And this is it. If I hit this, it would do a circle. So I'm going to go over 10 to the starboard side. And this here, you just touch up in front. That's your lights. Okay, let's see. Your ports, trim tabs, they got that's probably just in a wire right there. You got your voltmeter right here. Okay, same thing with Maxwell, it goes down but it doesn't go up. I'm going to try running this boat. Actually, I'm going to move over 20. And you can see how far it's going to move over there. So I'm going to actually try this with one person, because we put the batteries, lithium batteries, are right up underneath here. And that Tom did a good job on that. He made a hinge door, so now you can open. I mean, that's really nice. And the other guy, he made that radar arch in that back helm, which turned out really good. And he used a good ram mount right up underneath there, a good grab handle. So I still need to go over a couple degrees. So now if I only want to go about 5, I just hit it, 359. Let's go to 360. That's almost due north. 01, that should take me straight ahead. Like I say, it's doing pretty damn good. I mean, for that steering not be right on. You can see your open array working. So then if I wanted to, say I could carry this remote with me right here. So if I'm back looking around at stuff, but you want to put this on a floaty or something, or around your neck. See, there's your open array. And our guy made that bracket for your open array. This also has got a hailer horn, so I do have to check that. And that's your FLIR camera. This is your Garmin Sirius puck, and that's your Garmin that I calibrated that as well. Outrigger right there. I showed you those. So now I'm right back here. Okay, I'm over. Oh shoot, I need to go over 10 degrees would be this one. If you look right here, that's the 1 degree. Taught me that way. If I hit this one, it's 10 degrees. And then say I want to go over that way just a little bit, I can take this button right here, just point this over just a hair, and then it's going to take me that way wherever I point it. So that's really nice. And these are presets. You know, you can do zigzags, you can do circles, and then follow route, or you can change those settings as well. So we're not going to even, I can hit, like right now, I can go standby. We're on standby right here. Now I hit this button again, and in heading hold. So we don't need this, so I'm going to hit this button until it goes blank. Put that back. Okay, there's so much to show you. This is for the sink, I already showed you that. Okay, we're running on this. I went through on the bloopers on the plugs because of this electric grill and his battery charger, so. And then I'll go through a lot of this. And I like this push button right here too, where you can pull that down. Nice wood too. Look at that cup holder. Close that up. Now I know you need to go over that way. But let's see here. I'm going to show you something real quick. I can tap. Oh, here's where I like this too. I like this split nav for a reason. See, I can go fishing contours here on this one, right here, and I can leave this. So when I'm doing this, and here's what's kind of cool. See, I want to make a route right here. I expand out on here, go back. I'm going to go here. Okay, see where I've marked that? I hit auto guidance, right? It just drew me a line. Start navigating. And it's going to pretty soon, does it want to engage your autopilot right there? I hit engage. Now it planned that route for me. See, it's going to take me right here. It's going to take me pretty close and cut me over. If you follow that line, it's going to take me right to that waypoint. And then what are we in? 36 feet of water. And then see, it's cutting us over here, and it's following over here. This is your GP or your autopilot, so you can do everything on here too. By hitting this button here, you can do engage heading hold, response time. You can do your your circles, your zigzags, and so on. And it's doing really good. It made the turn, keeping us right up here. Of course, with 353, we're almost going to the markers up there. If we were over a hair, that'd be due north. So that's on. So I want to go back. I just hit this and it brings me back. Now I can go into home right here. Then I can go over to this one here and get that one, or I can go back right here. If say I just want sonar only, just hit this. I mean, it's really easy to, and toolbars, I can delete this or this up in here, your media. So I can go back here, then you get your side view. Darker the colors in here means you got fish going on there, left and right. Okay, you go to radar, you got dual range and radar overlay, so you can hit that. Now this is on all these screens. The only one that you're gonna get this on is this screen here, right here. And yeah, it's gonna follow me up, Marfa right there. And then you got a ship right over here. And that's a marker is what that is. And then it'll show up on here, you can hit it and it'll tell you all about it. Okay, this is set at an 8 and this is set at quarter. That's that dual range. Like if you get into here, so right here you've got like an 1/8 and a quarter. So right now a quarter's fine, but let's go make this into a 3/4 so I can see farther out. And that's my waypoint. You make on your sonar, on your radar, you can make waypoints on that as well. But that auto guidance, the Garmin's right, it's holding 2.8 feet. That's pretty damn good. 0.7 right here. So that took me a while, but got it. Now VHF, you just bring this up here like this, and I think you can push this for power on. Yep, just push down on that. And then you want to enter out of that, just hit clear. Then hit clear again. And then over here, if you want to scan through to what you want to pick, like scan all channels, go boom, 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 go to weather, and then just hit one of these that like, okay, under the weather one. So we're going to let that scan. And now this is a good antenna, by the way. So and now say I want to raise that antenna up, that's this button here. Now this, if you push down on it, it goes up. And you'll know when it goes up too. You can hear it when it's all the way up. Now right now I'm on VTS cruise control. There, now I know it's all the way up. I heard it go, just like a kicker motor. Okay, now I can see ahead of me again. You can see that ship way up there. Then if you want to, like say, see it closer, just go like this, boom, there it is. If I wanted to see, like say, around, I can hit my controls right here. What's over there? Oh, okay. What's over on the other side? Let's see what's on the land over there. That stanchion is what he built. There's the RV park. And then just go home and it'll bring you right back to where you were. To get out of that, just go back. They'll bring you right back again. And I showed you all the lights. I believe in that. Now we'll go back here and see how you've got yellow and you got a red. So that means that's fired up. So that means you can shut this thing off. Don't interrupt it when it's trying to boot up. So then just hit this until you see them lights blink. There, and leave it alone. That light will go off. Pretty soon this is going to blink and it will go off. Drawer. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I spent a few minutes on this. I don't know how many minutes. I like to stick at about 10 on this cam recorder. But the whole idea with the dual range, I can reach out a mile and see a boat a mile out. But say that boat was where that boat is, right up there, that ship, and that other boat was way down. I wouldn't see him if it was on like a quarter mile. So I'd be about a mile, 2 miles out. So you want to get 2 miles out and then bring the other one in a quarter, because if you have a mile out, if something was just in front of you, you're not going to see it. You're going to say, how come I don't see that boat? Because you're out a mile. You need to bring that range. So I got a quarter and 3/4. See, right on 0.7.5. I mean, this is actually doing a lot better than what I thought. And then the anchor up there, it kind of goes down, and that's what you want. You don't want one of them pulpits that goes straight out, because then you're going to have to help the anchor. Now, the anchor rod and rope's underneath in that compartment right there. So then again, you can go home. I'll just show you on this one right here. Pin charge. This is all your charge. Okay, you can go to this one. See what I'm saying on that 3D? That's pretty cool, right? So go back, go into this chart, and I can go out, and I'll go over here, and then you can pan out. And I wanted to see something here. Grocery stores, POS, point. Okay, now, you see this little camera right here? Then it says photo. I can hit this photo button. Boom, Charleston Harbor. You can zoom out on it. Ha. Yeah, that's the beach, gas dump right there. Then just go out. Then you go right over here. Go back again and stop panning, and they'll bring you right back to where you were. So that's another nice function. That's your fishing chart. As you can see, depth contours, pretty cool. Fish 3D, radar. I went through that radar overlay plus radar. And that's separate A and B. So this one, it used to make me mad because I'd be over here and change this, and it would change this. With dual range, I can leave that at 3/4, this at 1/4. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so then you go here, and you go to Sonars, and you got your combos there, or you can go to combos, and I set all these combos and put up data bar. So say you were just fishing, you could go into this one right here, side view, clear view, down view, and then it would give you your GPS as well. And I didn't put sidebar data on this one just because I thought you were going to use it, because you still got your depth, your speed, instead of having all these numbers running over here. And that's a magnifier, so I can bring that over if I see something. And it'll tell you what depth it's at. See how I move that, and that depth changes. So, I mean, you got some nice stuff here. This thing's pretty well dolled out. And I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, but, you know. So, then in here, like I said, I got this combo. And then I got, I added another one over here. So it gives you any, and you can erase these, you can make your own. But I just kind of do this. This gives you when you're on. So right now it's on a route. I can knock that off. I can do a circle if I wanted to. So we'll just leave this like that, leave that one like that, or we can just leave this one over here. When we can go to combos, we can go to this one right here. But see, now there's no data bars over here, right? So just go to options, go to edit combo, go to overlays, go to data, go to sidebar, go back, and hit done. There it is. So it gives you everything you need to know. Okay, let me see. I need a drink of my beer. Ah, la 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 la. And I notice I got my, hey, these are good. You got to try some of these. Toffee milk chopped thin and crispies. Oh, not to plug anything, but I'm telling you. Ooh, don't touch that. Okay, I'm going to stop this video and start another one, because now I'm going to go into the controls and what this boat will do. Okay, Boat Doctor out.